Hey again, everybody. This is Joey with Alpha Blade Reviews. Got kind of excited about this knife. This is an Enzo Necker number 70. And it's just it's been out for a while. I didn't know about it. I just found out about it, and I was pretty impressed when I got it in. I just got it in today, actually, and I picked the ivory micarta, and what it looks like is a mild polished linen micarta. You can see the little micarta. All the micarta looks like this. I don't know what you call it, design or whatever, the grind after you grind micarta. But anyway, it comes with a Kydex sheath. I think it's .060, and it is, I've already done a video on this, so I'm gonna try to hurry with this one. It is mirror finished on your screw here, and then mirror finished on the spine and on the bottom. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna get my custom knife maker friend Shane Wink, if he'll do it. I'm gonna tape the top and bottom of this, get him to bead blast it, sandblast it, so it'll get the polish off. Or I may remove the polish first to get him to bead blast it or sandblast it so that I can have a better, because my hands sweat really bad. And I mean, injury prone. But yeah, you look back a few videos and I show that when it was a little fresher. It's 6 days old now, so I'm still bruised up from it and everything. Bushcrafted mistake. So anyway, this knife I already know because I've done the measurements, so I'm going to tell you what the measurement said. That originally it said it was 6 inches long. It's 6 1/8. It said that the blade was 2.5 inches from the handle to the tip. It's 2.66 inches, and the cutting edge is about it's just over 2.5. So I would say 2.5 something. Anyway, the knife overall 6 1/8. I don't know if I just said that or not, but it's 3 millimeters thick, and it has a very slow distal taper. Very slow distal taper. It's actually thicker than the paramilitary 2 at the point, and it's still a needle sharp point. Feels really good. Now what I did notice is, like, for righties it's great for scraping ferro rod. For lefties you would have to like flip the knife around to do it, because I feels like maybe a 60 or 70 degree spine on this side, but on this side, I mean, it is like sharp 90 degrees. So I know this is going to throw sparks like nobody's business. So anyway, to go in the sheath, if you listen to it, it doesn't snap. You can hear the friction. That's it. It's in there. Push it out. Okay. Now what I plan on doing with this is not using it as a neck knife, because I'm not real big on neck knives. I have a few, but I'm going to integrate it with either the ESEE screws that come with ESEE onto another Kydex sheath. There, I think I can make that work, or I will lash it with paracord to a nylon sheath. Also, I wear cargo pants. You know, there was a big video. It's got a lot of controversy, actually. I know y'all know what I'm talking about, the you knife guys out there. It's Gideon's Tactical. Aaron from Gideon's Tactical did one on why neck knives suck. Well, let me just say this. This is all I have to say about it. He is a smart fella. He's got a great channel. He's the guy that inspired me to start my YouTube page. And except I keep my videos more simple because I just don't have the money nor the time to go out and go all the places he does. But anyway, and I'm just doing this for fun because people like close-up reviews a lot of times. All I have to say about that is you don't have to wear it as a neck knife. You can slip it down in a cargo pocket and still have a fixed blade. The biggest fixed blade I'm probably ever going to carry is the one I've been carrying lately. This is the Cold Steel Master Hunter. It's about a 9-inch knife and all that sticks out is about from here down with an untucked shirt. So, and it doesn't really stick out on my side very often. I mean, very much. You can see a little bit, but you know, I'll digress on that. And I also carry a folder. So I'll have a 2 to 3 knives on me at all times. But anyway, I already weighed this, and it is exactly 3.1 ounces with the sheath and 2.3 ounces without the sheath. So, hey, for you weight-minded people out there, 3.1 ounces added to your bag isn't too bad for what you're getting here. And also, I got this from eCop on eBay. He's one of the only guys or sellers that I buy from because his stuff is the real thing. But anyway, for 50 bucks, I would say this is great. It's got the same steel as the Mora knives do, the stainless Mora knives. It's got the 12, if it'll come out, I don't know if it's going to zoom or not. There it goes, 12C27 steel. I've read, you know, different articles where they say that the steel on this knife is a little more corrosion resistant, and I think a little bit, I mean, just a hair more wear resistant than 440C. And my 440C SE and the SE4, it holds an edge pretty well, but it was kind of disappointing, because that's why I went with this instead of an another Azula, because you had to buy handle scales for it too in the 440C. Anyway, so that's about it on that. I mean, I'm gonna try to integrate it into another sheath, or I'll just carry it around in my cargo pockets, you know, because during the summer that's all I wear is cargo shorts. But all right, so just some real quick options here, you know, just to show some other neck knives. I've had no problems out of the SE Azula 2. I do wear this as neck knife, but only in the woods. And you can see that it's no lie, their powder coat holds up fine. I don't know how many squirrels I've skinned with this knife. I haven't done a lot of bushcraft with this. It's just mainly I've used it for skinning because it's just so handy, and I don't have to, it's easy to clean. And yeah, $70, $75, depending on where you buy it. I mean, if you buy it from a reputable place, and $50 for this, I mean, you look size-wise right here. Okay, now I got the two ends lined up right there. And size-wise, you can see the height and the length, you know. So you're saving a lot on weight. And you're also getting a smaller package with this one, and it's stainless instead of 1095 high carbon. If I can get this one out, this one right now, as of early March, this is $15.99 on Midway USA. I also buy from them a lot, and $15.99. I know it's a Schrade, but it's non-CR18 MOV, holds a decent edge and pretty stain resistant. And I have used this. The edge, I actually need to strop it, but anyway, it's a reverse Tonto design, and the sheath hasn't gotten loose on me or anything. And that's another one I'll carry sometimes out in the woods with me around my neck, because, you know, with these paracord neck knives, when you put paracord on, it's a choking hazard if somebody grabs you from behind, which I don't want. Now this one's a little different. It's a little small for me, and I don't really like the finger grooves, because I like a knife I can purchase really fast, which is just a flat bottom like all the rest of these. But I got this one on sale for like low 20s, and it's a Fultz Minimalist Bowie from CRKT, and you can see that I'm getting 3 fingers on it, but that's fine. It was just a little bit small for me, and I didn't know how the 5CR15 would hold up cutting wood, so I haven't actually even used this. But the cool thing about this, if you want to wear it as a neck knife, not only is it slimmer in design and doesn't stick out of your shirt, especially if you're wearing a button down, but, you know, someone tugs on it and it just comes loose like that. So that's pretty cool. I may actually wear this around my neck, but only if I have a button down on. I don't want anything showing through a t-shirt. And then there's one other that you could actually integrate into another system. It's small. It's made as a belt knife, but I wouldn't put something this small on my belt, being the amount of knives that I have. And anyway, this is the Knives of Alaska Cub Bear. And it runs right around 60, 65, something like that, if you get it online. And this is a hell of a knife, y'all. D2 steel, just don't strop it too hard or too much, because the carbides in the D2 are so large that you'll actually break into the carbides, and it'll make it go dull. And that's the only drawback on that. But this is a heck of a skinner here. I've skinned some squirrels out with this. I don't know why I haven't skinned deer with these little knives. I guess just because I have so many others, like this one. So anyway, y'all be careful out there. If you look back a couple of videos, they're in chronological order. If you just click videos and not playlist, you know, I talk about at the end of my video there's a video I'm trying to sell some Kershaws just to raise some money, because I'm injured right now and had a lot of things happen to me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. God bless, and subscribe if you like. Thanks.